Have you ever stopped to think about this? Your mind has the power to shape reality. Seriously, your thoughts, your focus, your energy, they create the world around you. But here's the twist. Most of us are walking around with invisible chains. Not chains someone else put on us, but the ones we put on ourselves. What are they? They're not always obvious. They look like habits. They sound like just the way I am. They feel like comfort, but they're actually cages. That daily routine you never question. That one thought you keep repeating. That emotion you keep falling into. They're not just habits. They're roadblocks holding you back from everything you could be. If you've ever felt stuck like your dreams are just out of reach, it's not because you're not trying hard enough. It's because something inside you is looping on autopilot. And guess what? You can break the cycle. You can rewrite the pattern. You can unlock that power that's already within you. So the real question is, are you ready to take back control of your mind and start creating the life you were meant for? Have you ever felt like there's this invisible cloud following you? No matter how hard you try, things just don't click. That cloud, yeah, it's called negative thinking. And it's doing more damage than you realize. Think of it like this. Negative thoughts are like weeds in your mental garden. They choke your dreams. They block your vision. And the worst part, you might not even notice it happening. Albert Einstein once said, "We can't solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." And that's exactly it. If your mind is filled with fear, doubt, and limitation, how can you expect to create a life full of joy, freedom, and abundance? Negative thinking puts your brain into survival mode. You start seeing the world through a lens of lack, not possibility. Your energy drops. Your confidence shrinks. And life, it starts to reflect that energy right back at you. Why? Because emotions like fear and doubt operate at a low frequency. And in this universe, you attract what you radiate. But here's the good news. You can break the cycle. It all starts with awareness. Catch those "I can't" thoughts. Pause when you hear that little voice say, "What if I fail?" Then flip it. Say, "I can figure this out. I will try again. I am stronger than I think." Feed your mind the good stuff. Gratitude, nature, uplifting music, positive people, inspirational content like this video. Your mind is a garden, and every positive thought you plant, that's a seed of transformation. So next time you catch yourself thinking, "This will never work," pause, breathe, and ask yourself, what if it does? Because a mind full of light can manifest a life full of magic. Imagine this. You're on a ship, out in the middle of the ocean. No map, no compass, no destination. Where do you end up? Nowhere. Just floating, hoping, drifting. And guess what? That's exactly what your mind does when you don't have clarity. When it comes to manifestation, clarity isn't optional, it's essential. Think of the universe like a giant GPS. It wants to guide you, but if you don't type in the address, how's it supposed to know where to take you? If your desires are vague like "I just want to be happy" or "I want more money," the results will be vague too. Hazy wishes lead to hazy outcomes. It's like trying to shoot an arrow in the dark. You might hit something, but is it really what you wanted? Probably not. Lack of clarity leads to confusion, wasted energy, and sometimes even results that feel off. Like, why did I manifest this? I didn't ask for that. Well, maybe you kinda did, just not clearly. So how do you fix this? Step 1. Get real about what you want. Not what your parents expect. Not what your friends are chasing. Not what sounds nice. But what truly lights you up. Be specific. Don't say, "I want to be successful." Say, "I want to write a best-selling book. I want to run a thriving eco-friendly clothing brand. I want to earn $5,000 a month doing what I love." Now that is language the universe understands. Remember this. Clarity breeds success. And goals, they're just dreams, with a timeline attached. So today, give your dreams a destination. Be clear. Be bold. Because when you know exactly where you're going, the whole universe starts moving to help you get there. You've heard this before, right? A river cuts through rock. Not because it's strong, but because it's consistent. And the same goes for manifestation. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up over and over again. Think of your dreams like a plant. If you water it a little today, forget it tomorrow. and drown it the next day. Is it going to thrive? Of course not. Now imagine your energy working the same way. One day, you're all in, focused, clear. The next day, you're doubting everything. That's inconsistency, and it sends the universe mixed signals. It's like driving with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. You're not moving forward, you're just burning energy. Manifestation needs flow, and flow can't happen if your belief system is doing a tug-of-war between I got this and maybe not. So how do you fix it? Start by creating a daily rhythm. Simple practices that anchor you. A few minutes of meditation, visualization of your dream life, saying affirmations out loud, journaling your goals like they're already done. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing something every single day. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And manifestation, it's not magic. It's a habit of focused, consistent energy. The universe moves in rhythm, so keep your rhythm steady. Keep showing up, and soon your life will start dancing to the tune of your deepest desires. Let me ask you something. Can you drive forward if you're staring into the rearview mirror the whole time? Nope. You're either gonna crash or stay stuck. That's exactly what happens when you keep living in the past. Your past, especially your failures, can feel like an anchor. Heavy, constant, always pulling you back. And the worst part, it holds you just enough to stop you from reaching the life you really want. See, every time you replay that old mistake, that breakup, that time you failed, you're reinforcing it in your mind. You're teaching your brain to expect it again. And when your brain expects failure, guess what shows up? More failure, more fear, more doubt. It's like trying to manifest sunshine while standing in the rain and refusing to move. So how do you let go? You stop living back there and start living right here, in the now. Mindfulness is your superpower. It pulls you out of the past and drops you gently into the present, where everything is possible. Try this. Close your eyes and breathe deeply for 60 seconds. Feel your feet on the ground. Say, I am here. I am safe. I am free. Start a habit of meditation. Practice yoga. Journal what you're grateful for today. Because the more you focus on the present, the less power the past holds. Lao Tzu said, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present. Peace, power, possibility, they all live here, in the now. Your past helped shape you, sure, but it doesn't get to define you. Only you can do that. And the only time you have to do it is right now. Let go of the rearview mirror. Eyes forward. Your future's waiting. Let's be real for a second. Fear of failure can feel like a giant mountain, massive, intimidating, looming over your dreams. And the worst part, it can paralyze you before you even take the first step. This fear isn't loud. It's quiet, subtle, insidious. It whispers, what if you mess up? What if they laugh? What if you're just not good enough? And so, you stay in your comfort zone. You play it safe. And you put your dreams on pause. Here's the wild part. The more you expect to fail, the more likely you are to. As Henry Ford said, whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Your thoughts shape your actions. And your actions shape your reality. So if you're constantly bracing for failure, guess what you end up manifesting? Yup, exactly what you feared. But here's where the shift happens. What if failure isn't the enemy? What if it's just part of the path? Think about it. Every great success story has a trail of mistakes, rejections, and so-called failures behind it. But those weren't dead ends. They were stepping stones. So how do you face that fear? Use positive affirmations to rewrite the script. Visualize yourself succeeding even if it feels out of reach. Journal your progress and lessons learned. Celebrate effort, not just outcome. Because every time you try, you're building resilience. Every failure is proof that you're growing. Michelle Obama said it best. You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages. And she's right. Your challenges shape you. Your fear, it's not a stop sign. It's an invitation to rise. So go ahead, take that step, climb that mountain, because what once looked like an obstacle will soon become your vantage point. A place where you can look back and say, I was scared, but I showed up anyway. And that is where manifestation truly begins. You want to know the most underrated secret in manifestation? It's not vision boards. It's not affirmations. It's something simple, powerful, and often forgotten. Gratitude. Gratitude is like sunlight for your soul. It's the golden thread that weaves together joy, peace, abundance, and yes, manifestation. And no, it's not just about saying thank you. It's about feeling thank you. It's recognizing the value in what you already have right here, right now. But when gratitude is missing, things start to shift. And not in a good way. You start seeing what's lacking instead of what's blooming. You focus on what's wrong instead of what's working. You fall into a loop of not enough. And guess what that attracts? More scarcity, more dissatisfaction, more frustration. Without gratitude, even success feels empty. You get it, but it's never enough. You keep reaching, chasing, wanting, but never truly receiving. Because when you don't appreciate what's here, you block what's meant to come. But the best part, gratitude is a habit you can build one tiny moment at a time. Start with a gratitude journal. Just 3 things a day, big or small. A warm cup of tea, a friend who checked in, the breath in your lungs. Each entry, a seed. And over time, that garden grows. Or practice mindfulness. Pause during your day. Take in a deep breath. Look around. Feel what's good. Even the little things, especially the little things. Gratitude is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It tunes your energy to the frequency of abundance. And when you radiate that energy, the universe responds. So let this be your new habit, not once in a while, but every day. Because when you lead with gratitude, life has a beautiful way of giving you even more to be grateful for. Ever feel like something just doesn't feel right, but you can't explain why? That quiet whisper in your gut, that's intuition, and it's not just random. It's your internal compass, your spiritual GPS. And ignoring it, that's like trying to navigate a maze. Blindfolded, intuition isn't loud. It doesn't shout, it nudges. It whispers, go here, wait, something's off. It's your inner wisdom often knowing the truth before your brain catches up. But when you ignore it, you miss things, big things. Opportunities pass you by. Red flags go unnoticed. You end up on paths that weren't meant for you. And suddenly, you wonder why your manifestation feels off. It's because you stopped listening to the one voice that's always on your side, your own. Maybe you felt a gut pull to talk to someone and didn't. Or maybe something looked perfect on paper but something inside said don't. Then it flopped. That wasn't a coincidence. That was your intuition trying to guide you. And you tuned it out. But here's the good news. Like a muscle, intuition can be trained. Start with quiet. Silence the noise of the world so you can finally hear yourself. Meditate. Go for mindful walks in nature. Sit in stillness even just 5 minutes a day. Let that inner voice rise to the surface. Keep a journal of intuition wins. Times when you just knew. And you were right. Write them down. Review them. This builds trust in your inner guide. Over time, you'll stop doubting. You'll start knowing. Your intuition is the language of the universe translated just for you. When you ignore it, you're missing divine instructions. But when you listen, you align, you flow, you manifest with clarity and purpose. So today, make space for the whisper. Let your intuition speak. Trust it, follow it, because once you do, you'll be amazed at how effortlessly life begins to unfold. So, here we are at the end of our journey, through the 7 habits that might be holding you back from manifesting your dreams. Whether it's ignoring your intuition, getting stuck in negative thinking, living in the past or future, shutting down your emotions, staying safe in your comfort zone, rushing the process, or lacking faith, each challenge has its solution. Solutions that start with quieting your mind, living fully in the present moment, embracing your feelings, taking brave steps into the unknown, and trusting the universe's perfect timing. Now it's your turn. Start small. Pick one habit to change. Make that shift. And watch the magic begin to unfold. As you clear out the old, you make space for new affirmations, new visions, and new dreams to take root and grow. To leave you with one powerful reminder from Wayne Dyer. You'll see it when you believe it. Believe in your dreams. Believe in the process. But most importantly, believe in yourself. Take that leap of faith. Embrace this incredible journey of transformation. And watch as your dreams step out of your imagination and into your reality.